Here's the latest from... Ready for some hero work?
Happy to help.
Bye.
Erethole! I mean, hello there. Geez,
How am I supposed to summon Johnny Blaze? I don't summon. Summoning is not my thing. Hunter, did you hear this?
I did. I was standing right here.
Be honest with me. Am I really the right person to be summoning Johnny Blaze?
You have been worried about your place on the team, Robbie. This is a good chance to show everyone how capable you are.
I hope that when the time came to prove myself, I'd get a little more advance notice.
Did you have other concerns?
Yeah, but we don't have a week to go over all of them. So let's go. Just tell me what I gotta do.
Why, hello, Hunter.
So, you want me to do what? Give Johnny Blaze a call? On my Spirit of Vengeance cell phone?
yeah, that's the general idea.
Oh, whoa. I was joking.
We are not.
These cuffs of Sidorak should allow the mirror table to access the innate link between you and your fellow Spirit of Vengeance, on loan from the demon who resides within our forge. I added aloe to avoid any chafing.
Every other attempt we've made has failed.
We need Robbie Reyes today, as well as the writer, if we are going to find Blaze and the page.
Fine. So what do I do? Focus on Blaze or some...
Their spirits have connected.
Gee whiz, you think?
You cannot flee destiny. You cannot hide from me.
Or Lilith, it would seem.
We must go now, Hunter. The parchment of power must not be allowed to fall.
Got this. Buzz off, Sparky.
That was awesome. I never thought I'd be hunting Johnny Blaze.
Really? Hunting is all I do.
Buckle up, Johnny. The sands are coming your way.
We're in a race to get Blaze before Hydra does. I just hope we reach him first. They're moving quite fast. We need to get the parchment from him. And don't take no for an answer.
I will handle that part.
Another meat puppet lady? You want the page so bad, why don't you come get it yourself?
Tempting. Truly. But I've already promised my children the privilege of tearing it from your soul.
What soul?
Hello, Mother.
Show no mercy.
Sure thing.
They've chosen their fate.
Welcome assistance.
Here we go again.
I saw a move like that once, centuries ago.
This would be a lot easier if you guys just give up now.
My children are coming for you. You will kneel.
Stop already! Sticking with the plan, I guess.
These servants of Lilith have no souls to be judged. Hell is the only place for them.
Then let us send them home quickly.
Suffer!
Now that was something.
Try this on for size.
Nice!
Okay, that was awesome.
As she commands. Your end.
None will be spared.
Don't change their plans.
Remember to keep an eye on those altars. The Nest Mother channels Lilith through them.
That won't be enough to save her.
Coming at you! Maybe put some ice on that. You'll feel better. I'm going for it. Maybe, I don't know, you should have asked Lilith for cooler outfits?
You were too weak for this fight.
It is time.
Annoying!
Lilith must really want me out of the picture.
My Greek mythology is a little rusty, but didn't the Hydra originally have 9 heads?
Your mother is back. Maybe you do not realize the trouble you are in, friend.
We've done it. Excellent work.
It's really you. In the flesh, kid. What's left of it?
The page, Blaze. This time I will not be so tolerant.
Hold that thought. Soulless bastards must smell the damn thing on me.
My mother be damned.
Soulless don't give 2 rats about Lilith. Or even Kassan.
Who do they serve, then?
Good question. But right now, I got a better one. You want this? Is that what you're all here for? Well, here, have it! Tenebris ignis lux tenebris.
Wait,
In virtue
he's not reading the page.
Yes, he is. Get back! Things are about to get...
Quaid Farsa! Reluctant!
heated.
Survive the onslaught of Soulless for 4 turns. If you use a card to defeat a Soulless, the card play will be refunded. Defeat stronger Soulless will draw more cards into your hand.
Maybe you still got some fight in you, Johnny. You just need a little encouragement from an old friend.
Goading him to reach for Darkhold was not what we were hoping for.
Speak for yourself, lady.
Nice! Let's do this!
Your time has come. Feel my call.
I do feel pretty amazing.
Once again, Lilith's servants fall.
Hell has chosen you.
I am impressed.
Vengeance fears no one.
How many times is that?
The Soulless may not be powerful, but they have the numbers to overwhelm you. Don't get cocky.
Says the Lilith. Now we face the servants of another evil.
Makes no difference to me. Hell has room for everyone.
Now that's a big move!
I cannot possibly match your strength. The fight is on our side. This shall be of great help.
They really seem to like me.
Your suffering grows with every...
They're hoping to wear me down.
Not that it matters, but here come their friends. These creatures are barely worth our time.
Then you should have no trouble dispatching them. And quickly.
I will see all that you have done.
Save some for the rest of us.
Your suffering begins.
It is nice not being on the receiving end of your wrath.
Whatever gets the job done. You have been judged.
Now that was something.
Suffer.
With those powers, I would have guessed you were aligned with Lilith. They really want to get on my bad side. Our ally requires aid. More of them are joining the fight.
You may be reaching the end of their onslaught, but don't relax just yet.
I was just starting to enjoy myself.
You know, you're pretty good at this.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
Is that the best you've got?
Trophy earned, Pinball Wizard.
At least you get to take a nap.
Return to your mother.
Ooh, I like it! I'm on it!
I suppose it's something. Make way for vengeance. That'll work.
survived. Ain't that something? I'll be in touch.
Cool. What? The guy really knows how to make an exit.
Hey, Hunter, when you get a chance, could you meet me at the chapel?
I'm so happy.
This was a huge hit when I was a kid.
So you mean like last week?
Ha ha. Seriously, playing this game was invaluable training for becoming a real-life hero.
Except there's no Spider-Man.
And there's no war.
Banner thinks he's so clever with this demonic barrier, but I promise you, I'm gonna have the last laugh.
This isn't about one-upmanship, Tony. Just let me focus, and I can get Hunter through the barrier.
What's the holdup?
Besides your incessant grumbling about Banner in my ear, I haven't yet found a way to properly shield the Hunter to pass through the barrier.
Yeah, sure. While you're working on your magic fairy dust, I'll figure out how we get the parchment back here. It's too dangerous to be left out there in the wild.
It's not fairy dust. That's all wrong for this job. And if this sanctum was still around, that would have been the perfect place to store the parchment.
Well, it's gone, and Banner's still out there taunting me. So let's hurry up and get some answers. While you were on your little Hunter, do you have a spare gamma accelerator? I'm serious. What kind of ancient hero are you if you don't have the latest experimental gamma technology in your back pocket?
Of course, but I put them in my gamma pants. Sorry.
You have gamma pants? Jealous?
Do you not have other things to be focusing on right now?
Well, no, actually. Among other things, I'm trying to figure out how to breach that nasty barrier of go away that Banner managed to throw up around the Hydra lab. Strange swears up and down that he'll be able to pierce the veil. If he can deliver, great. Otherwise, he should get out of the way, you know?
The rivalry between you and Strange is somewhat amusing, but the time for amusements is running out. You need to find a way to work together.
Are you kidding me? I love the Doc. Yeah, he's a little stiff, but we're like brothers. I even let him use my beard trimmers.
You still feel confident in your plan to destroy the parchment with the accelerator?
Well, I've been going over my father's files. He had big plans for this thing. Let's just say I don't think anything would withstand being on the wrong end of it at the wrong time.
You believe your father had ill intent for this device?
He had ill intent for everything. But this, in particular. I think he was trying to find a way to unlock the scientific essence of magic itself. So in a way, it's kind of poetic. I'm gonna use Dad's shady tech to stop Banner's shady treachery.
Forget about revenge, Tony. Think about the ways that technology could be used for good. I cannot allow my own vengeance to consume me.
Well, I see your point. I don't want to wallow in the muck, stay above it, etc., etc. Look, I'm not getting anything done. I'll tell you what, let's find this gamma accelerator, bring Banner back from the dark side, stop your mom, and then we can sit down and have a nice chat. I've got this awesome new juicer back at my place. We can do it there.
Juicer?
Oh, you'll love it. It would juice your shoes if you let it. In the meantime, back to work.
Sent those soulless after us and Blaze.
Sounds like I missed an
You wanted to see me?
You won't believe this, but we did it.
Did what?
Remember that first account of Lilith corruption I found in the Book of Thoth?
You mean the story of the ancient pharaoh who was struck down with corruption and the traveling light worker who purified him?
That's the one.
Of course I remember.
Well, Magic and I finally transcribed the incantation the Lightworker used. And I'm pretty sure we can use it to finally remove your psycho mom's corruption over Wanda.
Pretty sure is not enough. Especially not when meddling with powers that are as unstable as chaos magic.
Jeez, Hunter. Sound like Caretaker much?
The incantation killed someone, Nico. It just does not sound safe.
Oh, it's definitely not safe.
How so?
Full disclosure, the reason the Lightworker died was because he had to take on all that dark energy into his body, and he just couldn't handle it. I tried finding a workaround, but all the texts on chaos magic said the same thing. Corruption can't be destroyed. It has to go somewhere or to, like, somebody. So whoever removes it from Wanda will also have to absorb it.
Please tell me you are not going to attempt to absorb it. You will surely fall.
Oh, I'm not absorbing your mother's toxic energy. You are.
Excuse me?
Before you freak out, just hear me out. You're Lilith's kid. Out of everyone here, the only person who has a shot of absorbing all that dark energy and not falling is you. Besides, if you don't do it, I will, and then you'll have my demise on your hands. So, welcome aboard, Hunter.
When is this happening?
As soon as we break back into Banner's lab. Oh, and just one more thing, so listen up because it's kinda crucial. I'm gonna need you to memorize the incantation and recite it verbatim when you see Wanda in his lab. It's the only way to subdue her. It goes... Ego sum tenebris et venunt in domum suam iubet dominus. Ego sum tenebris domum domini praecepta ior. Think you can remember that, Hunter?
I do not know. If Caretaker hears about this...
Well, it's your job to convince her, isn't it? You need to memorize those lines as if your own life depends on it. Because it just might. Remember to study your lines, Hunter, because you do not want to screw this up.
We're so close to having the parchment of power.
Hunter, I've got a theory. Want to hear it? My theory is that it's underappreciated work to be an awesome badass loner. I mean, did you see what happened when Blaze read the parchment aloud? That was an act of mad genius.
Maybe one day you will see Blaze for the man he truly is. I hope it comes soon.
I don't. The guy's a stone-cold legend. No reason why we should look for ways to tear him down. Especially after he saved our asses.
After all that, we still do not have the parchment. Without it, we cannot destroy it.
Here's the thing. He's got no one to rely on. It's just him out there, facing this stuff all alone. He's not gonna give us something like the parchment easily. I think we all need to cut him some slack.
Do not give him the courtesy of an excuse, Robbie. Blaze's behavior is endangering everyone. Not just us, but everyone you love.
I'm just trying to understand where he's coming from. Once we understand him, we can figure out how to handle him.
I once had the same thought about my mother. As you can see, I never figured out how to handle her, nor did anyone else.
Seeing Blaze in action really solidified some things for me, Hunter.
And what is that?
I still got a long way to go if I ever want to make my mark as a spirit of vengeance.
Then you have work to do.
Yeah, I do. It's just hard to gain that kind of confidence when I'm always left on the sidelines. Anyways, I had to tune up the ride. She really took a beating out in the desert.
Alright, let's try this one.
Ominous indeed.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die. He was consumed by another Elder God. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely. Now that was something.
By consuming Hypus, Set absorbed his brother's power, but also triggered the downfall of the Elders. They turned on one another and became demons.
You were too weak for this fight. I am impressed. Persistence is irritating.
I mentioned during the last trial, he was born and sent to to destroy them. When he was done, he released their energy back to the star.
Silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate? So far, I'd say things have worked out to your benefit. After this, you should be all the more prepared for
They cannot possibly match your strength. Leave some voicemails.
Mate, we're both alive. Are we... I'm just going to get powerful enough to the point where I can just destroy them very quickly. Because, for whatever reason, it's got some weird glitch on it where it doesn't allow you to defeat these enemies, or, you know, after a certain amount of goes, it apparently tells you that you haven't survived even though you have, which makes no sense to me personally, but there you go.
Everybody looks like a block.
Oh, this was a huge hit when I was a kid.
So you mean like last week?
One of Charlie's combat abilities has been upgraded. Okay, maybe might actually win tomorrow. We'll see. Okay, Hunter's speaking to Lillian again.
Child, we must talk. The fool Blaze risks us all with his reckless antics, blindly wielding the parchment of power like a child with their first wooden sword. Who knows what horrors he could have unleashed? We are fortunate he did not destroy us all.
Had you not forced his hand, perhaps he would not have used it, Mother.
Men like Blaze need little justification for their actions, don't they? Besides, it was not I who set the Soulless upon you. It's bad enough you and your misguided heroes are hell-bent on keeping the parchment from me. If someone, something else were to get their hands on that wretched thing.
Wretched? You would speak ill of your precious Darkhold?
The Darkhold is many things. Precious is not one of them. The book has a will of its own. It enslaves, then destroys any soul foolish enough to try and tame it. No matter how strong they may think they are. Better to help me contain the damage, lest it consume us all.
As long as any of us draw breath, we will stand against it. Against you.
And as I have tried so hard to explain to you, child, I am not your enemy.
Then prove it. Cast away that foul book and reclaim what remains of your soul.
If only it were that simple. The parchment of power will be found. The Darkhold will be made whole. He wills it so. Secret guardians, sorcerers, and tinkerers, your so-called family will shatter before the coming storm. But you and I will stand tall, precious child. United before the eye of the midnight sun.
I would not count on that, Mother.
Hunter, the demonic barrier may not be as impenetrable as I once thought. Meet me in the forge when you can.
I mean, Johnny used the parchment and whooped all kinds of soulless butt. That's a good thing, right? But he also rests in the Darkhold, which is a bad thing. We Ghost Riders tempt fate all the time, and we're still kicking. I'm sure it'll work out fine.
Okay, so we got 2 posts and 2 private messages. Shield Intel Drop Bot. Class Human to Origin Lone Ranger Clearance Sapphire. Ongoing investigation into the source of the sporadic malfunction in ADDS. In brackets, ability dampening devices NF. One right attempt documented. Requesting reinforcement to maintain control. Right on time, I was short violent super criminals escape on my Apocalypse bingo card. Don't call bingo yet. Spider-Woman is the reinforcement. My girl Jessica will get this under control. Spiders for the win. What else is on your bingo card? Question mark. Fire Squid Assassin. The ocean parting and clowns. Are clowns apocalyptic? Question mark. Some things you just don't mess with. Lion clown, bro. If I was a superhero, I'd be like part lion, part clown. Okay, Nico Minoru. Ilyana, can you settle a bet? Question mark. Depends. Nico thinks you're related to the Rasputin. And which one is that? Question mark. Freaky eyes, 70s hair, possibly knocked boots with the Sazarina. You think I come from royalty? Question mark. No, she thinks you're destined from a freaky wizard. Or descended from a freaky wizard. So were you? Question mark. Not every Russian with the name Rasputin comes from that Rasputin. See? Question mark. But my grandfather was one of the few who did. Called it. Pay up. Fine, Nico, you win. I'll buy what you want. Or wanted. But who wants TV series in boxed sets anymore? Question mark. Pack rats who don't trust streaming services to work out the rights. Fair enough. So we got a message from Nico. Hiya Hunter, do you have time to chat about emo kids? I can meet you outside your room on the next night everyone is available. Go for it. Logan, I can't wait to punch your mum, kid. But since I am waiting, thought I'd check in. Find some time. Let's talk one-on-one.
Looking for company, Logan. Funny, you strike me as a loner.
Who, me? I like people. Problem is, people usually don't like me back.
Well, we need your skills, so consider yourself liked here. And my apologies about the circumstances.
When you get to be my age, you end up carrying so much baggage people would rather leave you in the dust. So, thanks for not leaving this old man behind.
No need to thank me, Logan. With your expertise, I should be thanking you for helping us.
You might want to save your thank yous until you work with me a bit more. There's a reason I've been freelance the last few years.
Well, you are welcome to stay here as long as you want.
I gotta admit, Sarah's got a pretty swanky setup. Puts Xavier's bad to shame.
Some people think it is a little spooky.
A spooky place for spooky people. Seems like home.
Team friendship level up to level 6. Awesome.
Grizzly old biker dudes. They just do whatever they want. Hey, can I ask a favor?
Magic waves you over. Did you hear about Carol and Tony's argument? Question mark. They were talking about the power to see the future. Carol said if she had it, she'd lock up anyone before they could commit a crime. Tony disagreed colourfully.
Thanks, Hunter.
The Parchment of Power really put one heck of a Hellfire Works show.
Hunter? Blaze tempts fate all the time. Guy's got very little respect for things more powerful than himself. That's the kind of crazy you gotta respect, even if you don't approve.
Well, if anyone was wondering what happened...
The Parchment of Power...
Johnny read from the Big Bad Book. That's a very Johnny Blaze thing to do.
Do as you wish. Thanks, Hunter. The Parchment of Power is a...
The Hunter stalks its... Oh, you are gonna love this.
Johnny Blaze put us all in danger. I don't trust soldiers who are that impulsive.
Listen, Doc, I think this plan is the craziest one you've come up with yet.
We don't...
Got more coil for me? Johnny Blaze didn't get the don't read from the people room 1. Blaze's defense, Strange does send out a lot of messages. Wow, Blaze didn't hesitate to read. Is that Latin? Mine's rusty. Also, did old Skullhead just damn us?
Now more than ever, we must destroy the Parchment of Power as soon as possible. Disturbingly reckless of Johnny Blaze to read that page. No single spell in the Darkhold comes without a price. Dark forces from 1,000 worlds just saw the Parchment of Power. There goes our element of surprise.
Yeah. You? Alright, I think we've got some things to upgrade. Let's go there first.
Never seen a book create a wall of hellfire?
Practice makes perfect. He sets up a supernatural beacon saying, "We have the parchment of power here."
Awesome. Training level increased.
Even a sorcerer. Ah, Hunter. Just who I was hoping to see. I understand you've already been on the hunt with Blade, so you're aware of our unusual visitor on the grounds?
Yes, we encountered something Blade called the Barghest.
His instincts were correct. I believe it is indeed the Barghest, or someone's attempt at creating a facsimile of one.
Is the Abbey in danger?
Not unless we provoke it. However, it seems to harness a dark magic similar to what courses through the barrier. I need you to track this Barghest, capture it, and bring it to me here in the forge. But please, don't kill it. It's my hope that I can find a way to use its magics to break through the barrier to the lab.
After battling Hydra agents and Fallen, tracking a pup on the Abbey grounds sounds like a vacation.
Do not let your guard down, Hunter. As I said, it's no ordinary dog, but a demonic entity. I suggest you bring Blade and Wolverine with you. I believe the portal will soon be at its apex. I'll do my best to keep it stable until you can cross. I'll see you there, Hunter. Track the beast quickly. Time is of the essence.
You are the best girl. You know that, right?
I don't want to waste your time, so I'll be direct. I overheard you, Nico, and Magic talking in the chapel last night. I hope you three are not planning another foolish excursion to rescue you-know-who.
Nico and Magic care for Wanda deeply. So deeply they are having a hard time letting her go.
Hunter, I need you to be straight with me. Are they planning another attempt to save her? Yes or no?
Nico did not want me to tell you, but yes. Yes, they are.
Ah, I knew it. Is this Nico's crackpot idea that she can lift corruption?
It is.
Unbelievable. If she doesn't get herself killed, she will surely take down whoever helps her. Thank you for telling me. I will speak to her as soon as we're done here. In the meantime, is there anything else you'd like to know? Or tell me?
Why did you keep the parchment's location a secret from us?
Are we on that again?
We are.
Remember the wall of fire spectacle Blaze caused?
You mean the wall of fire that engulfed the Solus?
That was the result of Blaze reading the parchment, which is why I kept it away from this abbey. I care too much about the Sons to expose them to that kind of danger. So, I gave it to Blaze. It wasn't to deceive the team. It was to protect them.
So what you are telling me is that you did not feel the need to protect Blaze?
As I'm sure you've gathered, Blaze is someone who not only can take care of himself, but prefers to. My concern is for the Midnight Suns, and their Blaze's well-being is not my responsibility. Now, is there anything else?
What if we remove the corruption somehow?
You already know the answer to that, which is why I suspect you just told me of Nico's plan. It's impossible.
Now that we know where the page is, it will not be long until Lilith finds it.
No doubt.
Have you considered Lilith does not have a choice in the matter?
What do you mean?
She sold her soul to Chthon, right?
For unlimited power, yes.
But does that not mean she is compelled to serve him, even if she does not want to?
What? Are you actually feeling sorry for her? Because she made her choices long ago.
Perhaps there is a part of me that does pity her.
Don't waste your pity on her. She doesn't deserve it. It was her decision to sell her soul to an evil elder god. She knew what she was doing.
I have a favor to ask.
Oh?
When you talk to Nico and Magic, please go easy on them. They mean well.
I know. I just can't have them continue to endanger themselves or anyone else over this.
Just be gentle. They are still grieving their friend.
I'll take that into consideration.
I have taken up enough of your time. I should go.
We'll talk more later. Oh, Hunter. Thanks for your honesty today.
I wish my phone could summon fiery partitions. I wonder if there's a spell for that. There are gonna be consequences for Blaze reading from the Parchment of Power. There are always consequences.
Stay on your toes, Hunter. No point in hiding it, Hunter. I already got a whiff of that demon dog you're after. Blade said it gave you two the slip the other night. I want in on the next run.
Perhaps that is what our hunt is missing. Your positive attitude.
Me? Positive? That's a new one. But I am curious about this mystery dog of yours.
This supernatural beast roaming the Abbey grounds has proven difficult to track. It only seems to appear at night. Still, Strange thinks it may be critical to breaking through the barrier.
Blade's no slouch, and I've seen you in action. This thing must be the real deal if it's giving you trouble.
It is a Barghest. It resembles a hound, but it is not. It is a spectral omen of death.
I thought I smelled a weird doggy odor out by your old crypt. I chalked it up to the side effects of your resurrection.
I do not smell like a dog, thank you very much.
I'm just busting your chops. You smell a lot worse than a dog.
This beast is vitally important. You say you picked up the scent near Hunter's Folly?
Yeah, that's right. If I went back there, I could probably pick it up. No sweat. So, I'll meet you there?
Did you just invite yourself along?
Bet your ass I did. I'll see you at the Folly tonight. See you at Hunter's Folly.
Stepped in some of Charlie's left-behinds.
Unlucky for you, Paul. Unlucky for you.
You could use a cat to counter Charlie's big dog energy.
Is this visit business or pleasure?
We have work to do.
Then let's not waste any more time. What's going on?
I spoke with Strange. He believes the Barghest is more important than we originally understood. I also talked with Wolverine. I know it was not easy for you to admit that we lost the creature.
I'll get over it once we capture that damn thing.
You will have your chance. The doctor feels it is imperative that we capture the creature as soon as possible for his research.
When is it ever not imperative with these guys?
Wolverine has agreed to join us. I assume you have no issue there.
The more the merrier. We should start up at Hunter's Folly. That's the last place I saw this thing's tracks.
Wolverine also smelled something in that area, so it is agreed.
Then I'll see you tonight at the Folly.
All right, Blade. Don't jerk me around. What do you really know about this demon dog stuck in the woods out there?
Figured you'd pick up the scent sooner or later. But it's not just another shadow hound. There's something off about this thing.
Yeah, that's why I asked.
We tracked it across the grounds. Almost had it too. Until it escaped through a big red portal.
The dog opened a portal?
Someone did, and it wasn't magic. Strange suspects Hydra.
Hydra experimenting on their own recruits is one thing. But animals? That just pisses me off.
I'm with you on that.
Something smells of shadows and mud.
I don't trust the olds when they are heads down like this.
Charlie would not stop.
Alright, let's do a mission.
I've been texting with MJ a lot.
Somebody bought me an America's Dad coffee mug, and now I can't find it.
If Hydra's mystics succeed in opening that rift, they'll call even more of Lilith's children to their side.
I can feel her corruption spreading.
That was really something.
That's one mystic out.
Let me show
A fancy name like Sorcerer Supreme. You gotta go big.
a moment.
Now that was something.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits despite decades of ineptitude.
The mother protects us!
Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
We've knocked another mystic out of the ritual. Almost there.
We'll never remove it!
Hey, let's...
Behold their passage!
We can all join Lilith together.
Want it done right, gotta do it yourself. I'm gonna rip this.
Impressive.
About time.
Leave some for the rest of us.
How many times you gonna try that?
They hope to break my resolve.
We are the Feel her embrace.
Might need a stretcher here.
Soon they arrive.
Still they persist.
Let's try that again, shall we? Watch closely. I truly doubt they're paying you enough for what's about to happen.
You scared yet? Now it's
Interesting tactic. That's the spirit.
You will suffer. The rift opens.
I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight.
The light is on our side.
I owe you a cola.
The advantage is mine. I'm glad to have your magic on our side. Centuries.
A blessing. Your pain will shake our loyalty.
don't look so hot. For something real special.
The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Hydra will never change.
Hope you're ready.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Let me show you the way. This should aid me in my fight.
Has she come out?
Plans.
Should do the trick.
Interesting tactic.
Kiss it goodbye. Too easy. Whatever gets the job done.
Where will you go?
Even the Mother of Demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Blade told me to mention your mother. Apparently, she's promiscuous.
You're lucky that's as far as I'm taking it.
Your mother of demons is forced to rely upon hired hands occasionally.
Maybe it's time you quit this racket.
There is no...
We've lost one of ours.
They're set on coming after me.
Follow my move. The light shines on the most
Give me enough time, I could have done it myself.
Prepare yourself. Let's try this. I'm skeptical of your chances, but stranger things have happened. I hope this is one of the stronger arms. We did come all the way here for a fight. The endless search for wealth and power with just a tinge of fascism. Friend needs help. You dare persist? Something.
Just what I need.
You did not think I was done, did you?
It begins. Defiler.
That'll do it right out. Got a man down here.
I am still the prize.
us see if they have an answer for this.
It's remarkable how well Hydra manages to attract new recruits to
I've got a reputation to protect.
The curse is upon you.
Now you're starting to piss me off. Let's dance. Want it done right, you gotta do it yourself. It's on the ugly side.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
No complaints here. If you ain't gonna talk, you won't need that tongue.
Impressive. Still they persist.
This shall be of great help. I am afraid you might not make it back from this one. That's the spirit. Leave some for the rest of us. One of ours is down. Not lost focus yet.
The reports of my demise have been greatly exaggerated. My humble thanks.
You were too weak for this fight. I am impressed.
Not bad. Not great. Shall we get on with it?
I will not waste this opportunity.
Is it my turn now?
That's the spirit. Watch and learn. Apparently our reputation isn't enough to scare off these so-called children of Lilith.
I've not shaken their confidence. confidence.
Now for something real special. Should do the trick.
I've always wanted a sidekick.
I fully intend to make this as miserable as possible for you, fair. Their intentions haven't changed. I will
That looked like it hurt. Crude, effective.
I can only endure so much.
Impressive.
New one.
That was really something. Not bad. Not great, but not bad.
We've done it.
Fuck me, that was a long one. Okay.
After a good fight, I like to howl at the moon.
What is wrong, Nico?
What's wrong? Are you freaking serious? You ratted on us, Hunter! You went to Caretaker and tattled about my spell to remove Wanda's corruption. You almost blew the whole plan.
I am just tired of all the lies, Nico. When Caretaker confronted me about her suspicions, I just wanted to be honest.
You know what? This is my fault. I should have known better than to think you'd have my back. Oh, you're gonna make it up to me, though, by pulling the spell off. Get some beauty rest. If you're gonna save Wanda tomorrow, I need you at the top of your game.
Good night, Nico.
Yeah, you too.
You smell it, Hunter? That ain't right. There's something dangerous creeping around out here. Present company excluded.
That is the scent Blade was tracking.
Blade, huh? Yeah, he's got a pretty good nose for this kind of thing. Not as good as mine, though. Feel like snooping around?
Let us get this thing.
Okay, I like that attitude. Grab your dog and follow me. Where'd you get that dog anyway? I know it ain't from the pound.
It is a long story.
We got time.
When I was younger, Lilith would send wave after wave of her children to attack the Abbey's defenses. I trained with Agatha and Caretaker by clearing out whatever monsters were lingering around the perimeter. One day, an entire pack of Shadowhounds tried to swarm the gate. They did not have much of a chance against us. And when the smoke cleared, there was Charlie, the lone survivor.
Didn't have the heart to finish the job?
I do not know what it was. Something about the look she gave me. I could not put her down. She was sleeping at the foot of my bed by the next night.
Sounds like you got yourself a friend for life.
The portal stayed open this time.
Yeah, almost feels too easy. Guess we go in and kick its ass.
Mind if I tag along?
How long have you been standing here?
Long enough to watch that thing run right by you.
Well, are you gonna brood in the dark, or come with us?
Wouldn't miss it.
Damn thing got away. You thinking what I'm thinking?
Hunter, hold on just a moment.
What is it, Doctor? I doubt that portal is going to stay open forever.
The creature you've been pursuing, I suspect now it may be some kind of Hydra experiment, or worse.
The Barghest? I thought we had all accepted its mythical origins.
I'm skeptical that the beast just jumped from the pages of ancient lore. No, there's something else afoot here.
We had planned on putting it down regardless of where it came from.
Actually, if you could bring it in alive, I think there may be a great deal we could learn from it.
No promises, Doctor. You do remember who my hunting partners are?
Yes, I realize you're all very eager, especially Wolverine, but do your best.
Defeat the Barghest. Lilith's revenants have been controlling the Barghest. Defeat them and the Barghest to end the hunt. Tip revenants and any soul-bound enemies must all be knocked out on the same turn to be truly defeated. If any soul-bound enemy has health remaining at the end of the turn, all knocked out soul-bound enemies will be revived.
It is just as I suspected. Hydra. I knew they were behind this. The pieces all came together a bit too perfectly.
You're telling me all that mythical this?
At least now we know for sure. Here it comes.
Whatever gets the job done.
Your loyalty to the Mother of Demons will be your undoing.
The promised blood is here.
A shot.
Hardly a scratch.
By mother's
Beholds their passage.
Come get it.
I realize, of course, the three of you aren't known. Try to put the creature back in one piece. I still need to study it when you're done.
Might not be up to us, Doc.
That thing gets feisty. No promises.
Focus yet.
Hydra seems quite intent on protecting the Barghest. An indicator of its potential value to us.
Or maybe Hydra just doesn't like us and the dog is irrelevant.
Did Tony put you up to this, or are you just providing colored commentary out of personal curiosity?
I'm just here to make sure no innocent dogs are harmed by your theories.
No hesitation. A man after my own heart. Crude, but effective.
Save yourself for the rest of it. Not slow me down.
Looking at me?
I don't know what Tony has been telling everyone. Again. A demonic entity that has likely taken many innocent lives over the centuries.
You ever hear the saying, there are no bad dogs, just bad owners?
Of all people, I thought you would understand the nature of this slogan.
I am impressed. Never seen that before.
Somebody feel a breeze?
By now, I would have our guest in action to understand its nature.
It's a little mean, but not any worse than the rest of them.
Maybe it is just scared of unwelcome intruders.
I've yet to hear any other proposals on how we might break through this barrier. If anyone has a non-bar guest solution, I'm all ears.
You are a force to be reckoned with.
It's on!
We grow weak. We will not be now is the time.
Could you maybe hasten your efforts a bit here?
The best we can here, Doc. Like you keep saying, it ain't a dog. Now it's my turn.
That will heal all.
I think you got it.
To restore our strength.
You were too weak for this fight. Everything according to plan.
Now for something real special. I've got
That's one hell of a move. Let's do this.
Nice move.
Your magic may be powerful, Doctor, but I am still impressed you managed to contain the Barghest.
No less impressive than your efforts to capture it, Hunter. I believe in its weakened state, the creature will remain bound here.
And what do you plan on doing with it now?
The first step will be carefully transporting the beast down to the forge. A delicate operation I plan to handle personally. Why don't you come by tomorrow before I begin the actual research? I'll know more then.
Man, you see the teeth on that thing?
Yeah, pretty nasty. Too bad we can't train it.
Give it time. We get desperate enough, I'm sure someone will try it.
So, why are...
Alright, there's always chance of completing it this time.
Whoa.
Hypus was among the first of the Elder Gods born at the dawn of our world. And unfortunately for him, he was also the first among them to die.
How does an Elder God die?
He was consumed by another. In this case, his own brother, Set.
Lovely. Leave some for the rest. This shall be of great help. The only one left standing. Their persistence.
By consuming Hypus, Set absorbed his brother's power, but also triggered the downfall of the Elder Gods, as they turned on one another and became demons.
You were too weak for this fight. Your mother abandoned you.
I mentioned during the last trial, with most of the Elder Gods corrupted, a tomb was born and sent to the stars. When it was done, they released their energy back to the stars.
And now they watch in silence from above while I fight for their amusement.
Who am I to speculate on their intentions? So far, I'd say things have worked out to their benefit.
I saw a move like that centuries ago. This is a serious predicament for you. They cannot possibly match your strength.
After this, you should be all the more prepared for whatever Lilith has planned in the coming days.
The light will carry you onward.
I'm impressed. Now that was something.
Survive for 4 turns. I survived for 4 turns and it says that I haven't done it. Oh, I love it, mate. You absolutely love it. Okay, let's carry on anyway. Spider-Man, question for the crowd, has Johnny Blaze always been like this? Question mark. A grade A platinum level jerk? Question mark. The living embodiment of ungracious? Question mark. Hey, cut him some slack, he's been through a lot. Kid, don't fight a battle you're going to lose. Blaze has been a jackass as long as I've known him. I thought you were his friend. Course I am, it's why we get along. I always know where he stands. Stephen Strange. Hunter, our time in the training yard was brisk and invigorating. Such is the power of exercise. One should always clear one's mind of the errant thoughts seeking to stir up trouble. Though I intend to do so, I would rather wait until we can share the silence.
Ah, this is exactly what I needed. A chance to quiet my cluttered mind and just be.
What thoughts clutter your mind, Doctor?
Ever since the Sanctum was lost, I felt a bit adrift. Lost in a cosmic sea in which I've lost my ability to navigate. I've been giving a lot of thought to the direction my life will take if we survive your mother's apocalypse, but who am I if I'm not Sorcerer Supreme?
Sorcerer Supreme or not, you are still an Avenger.
But is that all I am? All I want to be?
Perhaps this is what you should meditate on.
Yes, that's a bright idea. Thank you for still having faith in me even when I've lost faith in myself. You are proving to be a most unexpected friend.